Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. For the Hello Winter sign, I will be using this hanging wood decor sign, which I got from Amazon. I'll have the link down in the description box in case you want to check them out. Dollar Tree also carry these. Now I'm going to start by placing tape on the top and the bottom. I do want to paint it different. Now I didn't have the painter's tape, so I just used regular tape and that worked for me. Using the Waverly chalk paint in the color white, I will be painting the middle part. Once it was dry, I then removed the tape and I used the same tape to place it like at the edge of the white so I can paint the sides using the Waverly Antique Wax. I'm going to now remove the tape and then I'm going to put Hello Winter. For the word hello, I'm using these Dollar Tree poster sticker letters. Now I think these are new because I have some other ones that look like this and they are different fonts, and as you know, Dollar Tree isn't $1 anymore, so these cost me $1.25 and I did have to use 2 packs because of the word hello has 2 L's and it only has 1 L per pack. Now for the word winter, what I did is I'm going to use the transfer method. So I went to Pick Collage and put winter. I used my printer to print that out. I then turned the paper around and start using my pencil to scribble the back. Once I was done with that, I then put it on my sign and then I started tracing. This method is so easy and simple to do, so if you don't have a Cricut, you can always do this. Now I am going to just trace it like I said, and then I'm going to go over the letters using a paint marker. The paint marker, I got it from Hobby Lobby. And look how beautiful this looks. Now I decided to add some half beads to this, to the top and the bottom. I am using these little half beads that I got from Amazon. I have them linked down in the description box in case you want to check them out. I got this idea from a recent DIY I did that says Happy Holidays, which that one was also an inspiration from a sign I seen at Hobby Lobby. Now to finish this off, I will be adding these little snowflakes that I got from Dollar Tree. And that is it for this beautiful Hello Winter sign. For the Let Us Know sign, I will be using an 8x10 canvas that I got from Dollar Tree and this other Dollar Tree sign. As you can see, both of these are being reused. So what I did to the canvas is I removed the canvas part and the staples, and I did stain it or paint it using the Waverly Antique Wax. Now I'm going to just place this on top of the other sign and use a pen to trace it, and then I'm going to use a little X-OXO knife to cut this. This will be the back of my sign. After going over it a couple of times, all I did was bend it and it broke easily. Now I'm going to just use a sand sheet to smooth all the edges, which you really don't have to since this will be going in the back. Now I'm going to just use the white paint to paint it, and I'm using the strict motion or whitewash, something like that. I do want this to look washed out. Once it's dry, I will be using hot glue to glue this back piece to the frame. Now you can use wood glue or a E6000, whatever you prefer. Going to set this aside. Now I'm using the leftover snowflakes and these beads. These come from Walmart. I will be using 6 and they're all the same size, and I'm using this Dollar Tree jute twine. I'm going to just add the beads to the string. I will be cutting the string long enough to where I know it's going to fit inside the frame. Now before I add the string, I am going to drill some holes to the top of the frame, and I'm using my drill. Once I am done with that, I will be adding the string. Before I tie the strings at the top, I do want to make sure that when I spread the beads, there is going to be enough room where I can add a snowflake, and I will be using 5 snowflakes in total. And I'm going to glue them to the string. This project was also inspired by something I did a few weeks ago. I did a sign that said fresh cut Christmas trees, and instead of the snowflakes, they were Christmas trees. For the let us know, I did use my Cricut. Now you can use the transfer method I used in my first DIY. Now I'm going to just simply transfer this let us know to the sign, and that is going to be it for this beautiful let us know sign. For this next DIY, I will be using some of this fake snow. I got it from Dollar General. It was $1. And I'm using a plastic bowl that I got from Dollar Tree with a glass. This is also from Dollar Tree. The first thing I did was just glue the glass in the center using E6000. I then went ahead and sprayed all the bowl using the snow. I then let this dry overnight. These pine cones I will be using are from last year. I'm not sure where I got them, but they do sell bags of these at Walmart, and I'm going to just grab a couple of these and paint all the edges using some white paint. So after letting it dry overnight, it kind of cracked. I don't know if this is supposed to happen, but I just left it like that. The next thing I did was just place all the pine cones inside. To decorate the front of my glass, I will be using one of these wood little snowflake that I got from a Dollar Tree pack. And I'm going to paint it white. Once it's dry, I'm going to glue it to the front of the glass. And to finish that off, I will be making a jute twine bow and add it to where the hole is at. And that is it. Now the last thing I did was just add a candle inside. Starting with my favorite DIY from Dollar Tree, I will be using this wood tree and this wood plaque. And I'm using these half beads that I got from Amazon. I have a link down in the description box in case you want to check them out. I'm going to remove the tag from the Christmas tree, then I'm going to place it in the center of the wood plaque. Using a pen, I will be tracing it around it. And I thought my pen was working, but as you can see, it didn't work. But you can still see where I traced it. Now, where I traced it is where I'm going to use my drill and make like a cut or a hole. I don't know what you want to call this, but make like a little dent where I can just place the tree in there. And like that, I don't have to use a Jenga block on the back. And this is going to make it look more high-end. Now, you don't have to do all this. You can just go ahead and use a Jenga block on the back. But that's what I'm gonna do. And this is how it looks after I went over it with a drill several times. I'm showing you here with my nail how deep the cut is. Before I glue the tree to the little wood plaque, I'm going to just glue the beads all around the Christmas tree. I do want to mention that this DIY was inspired by something I seen at Hobby Lobby. So I had some of y'all ask me if it was hard for me to craft with my nails, and let me tell you, it is very hard. I cannot wait until they come off. So because I'm not going to let this dry overnight, I am going to use a mixture of wood glue and regular hot glue to glue the tree to the wood plaque. The bag that the beads came in had some beads that were cut in half, so I decided to add them there instead. And if I didn't have these half beads, I would have just left it how this is. I didn't add a whole bead because it didn't fit. This is how it looks. Now I'm going to use some white paint and paint this, but I am going to use the dry paint technique, so like that it can look more rustic. And that is it for this beautiful winter Christmas tree. My next DIY is another Hobby Lobby inspiration. Now from Dollar Tree, I will be using this 8-inch wood chunk and this snowflake. For this DIY, I'm going to basically do the same thing I did with the Christmas tree. I'm going to trace where I'm going to make the little cut, and I'm using my drill once again. Since this piece of wood is a lot thicker, I am going to make the cut deeper. I'm using hot glue and I'm going to add a whole bunch of it inside so I can glue the snowflake. Now this snowflake is in wood, that's why I didn't use the wood glue. I wanted to incorporate some of the beads, so I decided to add some around where the star is in the center. And this is how it looks. Now I'm going to use the same dry paint technique, and I'm going to paint the entire thing using the white chalk paint. And that is it for this beautiful snowflake. For my next DIY, I'm going to use this Good Vibes Only little decor sign that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to start by removing the sticker in the back. Then I'm going to slowly start pushing the back out until it comes off. As you can see, when I removed the back, it left a whole bunch of little papers, so I'm going to remove those first, and then I'm going to just paint the back of the back piece using some white chalk paint. I will be using hot glue to glue the back piece back. And look how beautiful this looks. Now you can add whatever you like to this. I will be adding Welcome Winter, and I'm using this little wood sign that I got from a pack that I got from Hobby Lobby, and for the word winter I did use my Cricut. Using a leftover little snowflake that I got from a Dollar Tree pack, I will be adding a bead in the center. Then I'm going to add the snowflake underneath the winter. And that is it for this Welcome Winter little sign. For my next DIY, I will be using these spring Easter little wood decor boxes. Now, I didn't get these from Dollar Tree, but they were $1.24 each, and I got them from Bells. They were on clearance. I'm going to start by removing the little sawtooth hooks. Then with my knife, I will be removing the front part of only one of them. And it was pretty easy because it already had like a little hole. I'm going to make a planter, so before I glue this to the other one, I'm going to just clean it just a little bit. You can use wood glue, but I decided to use hot glue since I'm not gonna let this dry overnight. To make this look more into a winter little planter, I will be adding this snowflake that I got from a Dollar Tree pack. And I'm adding just a tiny bit of hot glue. So like that, if I want to use the planter all year round, I can carefully remove the snowflake. To cover the hole, I will be adding a jute twine bow. For the greenery, I will be using some that I got from Dollar Tree and some that I got from Walmart. I am also using a little piece of garland just so like that it can make it look fuller. And that is it for this beautiful winter arrangement. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comment section which one's your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, bye.